All right, as always, here's the risk disclosure. Trading futures is risky. Know what you're doing before you do it, and you can lose all your money. Also, this live stream is not financial advice. It is for educational purposes only, and the live stream is not intended to copy my trades. Good morning. Happy Friday. Running a little late today. Morning, John. Hate that I was late because I missed this nice, beautiful short. Morning. Let's see. 8 o'clock. Pull back. Morning. Yeah. Broke out below settlement, so I wouldn't have been in above settlement. Looks like it was a tight chop. Let's see, where would an LRE be? On the breakout. 86. This could have been an LRE off the dynamic magnet here. And that worked. A potential LRE here pretty much, but we have the double clusters. It'd be a tight one. There's not much on the 10 tick telling me anything. Other than it breaking below this wall. I'm going to wait, though, because it made that big move down. So I'm going to wait and see if we get it. Well, we do have a reset now, so. Hey, man, sometimes that low-impact Canadian news will get you. Oh, is that what it was, Unknown Trader? Yeah, I hadn't seen that. I was just running so behind all morning. Hadn't even been able to see anything. Well, if that's what it was from, then potentially price could try to climb back closer to where it was. Morning, Vegas. Make sure, Nutty Bar, hey, make sure you added the instrument as well to Ninja Trader. The VXN or VXD or whichever one you're doing. Morning, Jim. Vegas. Jimmy. Trade to win. Trade to win now. I like that. Doctor, good morning. So we're going back into double clusters on the left, on the 30 tick right here. We're on the top of the 50 tick bar here too. So I'm going to give this a second. I'm not going to just go long because we did just have an entry long here. So with those double clusters to the left, right where we are. It could bounce around here a little bit, so I'm going to see. I'll just wait for an LRE if it does go long. There we go. Yeah, that happened to some other people that have the Logitech G Hub. There's some kind of something doesn't work right with it. Yeah, I always forget about that because I don't have that. So if price breaks above this, it could try to make a run back up to settlement. Coming up to the ice level. I just didn't want to jump in the long yet because of, what I was saying with the double clusters and those levels to the left and making that run down. Got a Lorex short there. 30 tick potential TX short with a mini magnet. A LRE would be at about 681-ish. Right back to in between those double clusters. But then I'd have to go 83. I'd have to go back through the dynamic magnet. It's not looking like I'd want to take a LRE long right now. At this point, I'd want it to go up a little further. Oh, that's not red ice. That's an eye block. I do hate that I missed that move, that short. Although I may not have gotten it now that I'm looking at it. Because the entry was... You had all this back here, so I wouldn't have got in. Then by the time these two were angling down here, it was just under settlement and it never broke. So then the first entry, setup bar is here. That didn't break. Setup bar here, and then it broke below. Well, maybe. I would have been in down here. So I probably would have got that move. All right, here's an LRE, but I'm not seeing anything that I like because we had this little coil chop. We have these double magnets here. So I don't want to take the chance of getting in here and it continuing to oscillate right here. Even though I'm going for 25 tick target on my LRE, it's not looking good. And we have a potential Lorex short on the 30 tick. As I've mentioned before, anytime I've seen a Lorex setup, it doesn't have everything like a regular Lorex that you're trading, but it has the trapped TX with a cluster on it. Those usually, if they close down, will close down one more bar every time I've seen them on the 30 tick. Obviously this one hasn't closed, but Oh, cool. What colors? What changes? Let me see. Oh, like large ODDs with Dodger blue and oh, like the number? Like this will be larger and change color? Is that what you're talking about? Ah, nice. So like a good visual. I updated my toolkit after with the new Lorex. So is there another update after that one? Because I haven't checked. It's the same one. Okay. I'll have to check. Yeah. I have to check later. Item 4. Okay. Let me look real quick because there's nothing setting up right this second. Ah, this one. Okay. Cool. So you just select that one then, and that's all? Awesome. Yeah, I'll do that later. Probably tonight. Okay, so that one did not end up being have trapped orders in it on the 30 tick, but it's still pushing. So we'll see if it breaks this bottom area or not. We are creating a chop area potentially on the 50 tick. Yeah, I'm all about good visuals, things that stand out, that are important. That's why from the very get-go, I changed my HD colors to this magenta so it could stand out for me. Because I started off with snipers doing only HD and ETX.
Potential T-Rex on YM. Potential full Lorex on YM. Double cluster YM.
Okay, here you go, Jean. Here's another visual of what I was talking about the other day. I just realized this is the overnight, midnight hour, and this is all the chart. It's half my chart. Versus that one day that I only, like my whole chart only went back to 3 a.m. And devs are lower. Potential Lorex on YM. At the bottom of this little area.
Orders with exhaustion box on YM. Full Lorex on YM.
It says full Lorex. Yeah, that's what it looks like based on what I see there. The unknown trader. All right, if we can get this 30 tick bar to close down with this mini magnet here, right at this level where this other mini magnet was, that may give us what we need to push down. And out of this little box. So we'll see. See, and that's why I didn't want to take anything that was between this area. Those double clusters. You just broke this area and then laid the double clusters. Tell me there's kind of a battle going on right in this area, this price level. That's where it's kind of been having a hard time. right. Looks like market's going to stall here for a little bit. YM's moving better than NQ right now. Yeah, this last one on YM that I'm looking at here lost, although I don't think it had everything you wanted. But yeah, YM is definitely moving better than NQ at the moment. Nice, nutty bar. I'm glad that worked. Got a reset. Short. Might take me an LRE on YM. I almost jumped in this Simplicity short with YM, but I didn't have my trade copier on. So I was updating my trade copier for YM, and then it took off. NQ might go now.
Double cluster YM. Potential TX on NQ. Trapped orders with exhaustion box on NQ.
Mm.
Potential TX on NQ.
Got a Lorex HD short going, about to go here. No, I guess it's not a lower X. Well, partial. Didn't go. Dang.
SLZ on NQ.
Yeah, I mean that's something you wouldn't even think about. I wouldn't. Like, who would think the Logitech hub, G hub, is gonna make that not work? All right, we got 4-bar chop on the 50 tick. Now, hopefully, we get a breakout bar at some point. Still have some time. It's 8:53. Yep. Just trying to go long. About to hit those double mini magnets there. That'd be a nice place to break out from. But I'm not too convinced it'll do it the first try, but we'll see.
Potential TX on NQ.
So breakout bar would be at 695, which is right here exactly where that eye block is. The red eye block. So I wouldn't go long until it breaks that. Even though we do have a long inch. No, we don't. We have not had an entry yet on simplicity. These two wrangled up. Did not break the wick. This one did not break. So we still haven't had a long. And it's, for the moment, getting rejected at those double mini magnets. And keep in mind that it did have this short run here because of news, which was that not Credit Suisse, Silicon Valley Bank filing for bankruptcy. So I could try to recover potentially. Yeah. Well, it's not like a news report, so, The reports are when price typically tries to recover. This is an event that happened, so it might not. Now, it did close a TX trapped orders in a cluster here, but it did not put a mini magnet or anything on it, but still it closed. So let's see what happens.
Potential TX on YM.
But because it didn't lay a mini magnet or anything there, I wouldn't bank on this pushing down, but we'll see what happens. If you do get a simplicity short here, well, now it's middle of the 50 tick bar. It was at the top of the 50 tick bar, but now it's the middle. I was going to say you could ride the 50 tick bar from the top to the bottom, but not anymore. This will probably push down though, regardless. If it breaks this wall, I may hop in short. Because there's a cluster to the left. I have to give this a lot of room. There's a cluster to the left on the 30 tick that it was getting hung up on and passing, so it triggered the short there. Let's see if it runs down to this this bottom again. It might not. Let's see. Right at 9 o'clock too. A lot of clusters on the 10. Got a little choppy on me on the 10 tick here. See what happens. I would want to target this dynamic magnet, mini magnet down here. Still hung up on that cluster to the left on the 30 tick. It broke it barely and then it got hung up again. I was also hoping this, it's probably gonna, oh yeah, spiked up, knocked me out. Look at that spike up to the tick. That's crazy. I hate that. Spiked up to the tick to get me out. Oh well. That's how it goes. So I was hoping it was going to complete this 50 tick bar and then come back down to that mini magnet, dynamic magnet. But, oh well. My one trade of the week got me.
Potential TX on NQ. Trap orders.
That was the only trade I took this week.
NQ.
Look at that spike. Man, it just spiked up right to the tick. And then came back down here. I mean, I still would have, still looks like it's going to lose anyways, but dang, I hate when that happens. Right to exactly the tick. See, here's what I was looking at too. It's breaking now, but it gave this short and then it broke. See, this is that cluster I was talking about. It got hung up on. If you look to the left,
Potential TX.
it broke it a little bit. I entered, but I got filled here. But then right to the left, it just stayed there, got hung up. Got hung up. Didn't have enough juice in it to keep going. So,
Double cluster YM.
yeah, at this point, since it's breaking this area that I was mentioning earlier, we just had a breakout bar 2 now on the 50 tick. So it'll probably, pretty sure it's going to make a settlement run.
Potential TX on YM.
Yeah, on a Friday and my only trade I took this week. But oh well. Come back next week. I'm trying to see if it'll go. Yeah, it is a range. But see, it was pushing off the top of that range.
Double cluster YM.
And we were pretty much in the middle. So I was going to take the simplicity down to the bottom. So, but it didn't work. Because especially with this little setup here on the top of this range, and that was only the second hit. So I was trying to ride it down, back down to here in this zone and get out. But it didn't work. This cluster right there. Look at that. Yeah, see, Simplicity's going long now with that breakout bar. And it'll go right up to settlement.
Potential OP rejection.
This would be the Simplicity to take. This right here, about 697.50. And I'd expect it to go pretty close to at least maybe 2 settlement. Right here. Of course, it's going to get hung up a little bit here. But all right, well, that's my day. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. Yeah. Pretty dull week. Only 3 days traded. 65 count. Yeah. I mean, I didn't. This was literally my only trade of the week, so. See you, Vegas. Have a great weekend.
Potential TX on NQ.
Oof, yeah. Tilt sucks. All right, y'all. I will see y'all Monday. Have a great weekend and
Orders with exhaustion box
trade
on
well.
NQ.
Y'all take care.